A very good evening to all my subscribers for Trade Ideas. My name is Rain, founder of Forex 100 Academy Private Limited. The first currency we are looking at is New Zealand dollar. So New Zealand dollar, I'm still looking for a short at 72.95, which is this price over here. I'm looking for a short when the market has reached this level itself. And alternatively, for traders who love to look for a trade, an immediate trade to go for, you can wait for the market to retest at this price itself over here, 71.19. This is a price range you can look for a long. Alright, that is for New Zealand dollar. And of course, I'm looking to short at this price itself, 72.96. That's my top priority. My take profit level will be at 71.21 range over here. And if there's a trade set up over here to engage at 0.7119 to 0.7121, this range itself, my take profit level will be at 72.96. That's for New Zealand dollar. Up next, the next currency I'm looking at, pound dollar. Pound dollar, I'm looking to long at 1.2152. This price over here, I'm looking to long over here, and of course I'm waiting for a reversal signal to set up over here before I can engage this trade. That is for pound dollar. A stop loss will be around 28 pips below my entry price, and previously for the New Zealand dollar, my stop loss will be 42 pips below the entry price or above the entry price if you're looking to short. Alright, for pound dollar, my take profit level will be at the previous high price, which is over here. This is my target one, 1.2206. okay, and my target 2 will be at this price over here, 1.2260. Alright, that's for pound dollar. Up next, for Australia Canadian dollar, I am looking for a short once the market has passed this price, this trend line over here. Once it went below and closed below on the forward chart, below this blue trend line, I'm looking for a short. For some traders, you might want to wait for a retest before you look for short, whichever your preference is. So my stop loss will be around 54 pips on your price engagement, which is near to this trend line over here. That is for Australian Canadian dollar. For Australian dollar will be a quick recap. I have long Australian dollar at 75.77. This price over here really put my stop loss above the entry price because it have touched my target 176.14. okay, so for this trade itself, I'll still keep this trade. My final take profit will be at 76.75, which is this range over here. That will be my take profit level for Australian dollar on the forward chart. So to all my subscribers who have subscribed to Trade Ideas, you might have already engaged in Australian dollar just like myself. Just hold it there. Once it breaks above this 200 moving average, this trade is kind of safe. And of course, right now we have already put our stop loss at entry level, so there is no downside for this trade at least. Yep. Euro yen is quite an interesting pair. My top priority, or rather my preference trade, will be a long trade at 114 flat, which is this price over here. I'm looking for long at 114.00. Alternatively, let's say it retests to the previous high over here, it will then form a double top. So for traders who is aware of what is double top, basically it is a retest of structure Okay, so I'm waiting for the market to actually retest at the previous high, and I am looking for a short at this price over here. Okay, so that is another trade ideas I have right now to short at the previous high, which is 11522 range. Alternatively, 11548 is also another good price to consider for a short. 11548. Alright, so this is the price range you can look for short, and of course 11522, if it holds well over here, is a better price because it retests our immediate previous resistance itself. If not, for traders who is also bullish on euro or bearish on Japanese yen, you can look for the price to retrace to 114 flat before you go for a long trade. That is for euro yen. For dollar yen, it's pretty straightforward. I'm looking to short at 10532 range. I'm looking to short at this price itself. Alright, and my stop loss is about 30 pips above the highest price over here. That means stop loss will be at 10582. Okay, and of course my first take profit level will be over here, 10510, and of course once the price have reached 10510, I'll shift my stop loss to entry price, and my take profit level will be at 10456. That's for dollar yen. Next, for euro dollar, I'm looking for a long at 1.0894. This price itself, I'm looking for a long. My stop loss will be at 22 pips below the lowest price of the recent low over here. Okay, 22 pips below, that bring us to 1.0859. 10859 will be my stop loss area, which is this price over here. This should be my stop loss, and of course my target one itself, for me to shift my stop loss, will be at this price, 1.0925, and final take profit level will be at 1.0989. That's for euro dollar. Canadian, just now I heard from the news itself, if they still don't get, the OPEC still don't get an agreement on the exporting price, oil prices may fall further. So I'm hoping for the price to hit 1.3168, and let's say if they still don't reach an agreement, I'll be looking for a long at this price itself, because as oil price drop, Canadian dollar will drop, and that will cause dollar Canadian to appreciate. So my entry will be at 1.3168, looking for a long, and my stop loss will be 60 pips below 1.3168. that will bring my stop loss to 1.3108, and of course my take profit level will be over here, this price over here, the previous high, which will be 1.3416. That's for dollar Canadian. Up next, for euro Australian, looking to long at two price, which will be 1.4274. This is the first price I'm looking to long, and of course a much preferred price for me to long euro Australian will be at 1.4211. This will be much a preferred price long. My take profit level will be at 1.4476. Okay, that is all for the trade ideas for this round, and of course if you do not wish to miss out any more trades that can bring you to potential profits, subscribe now. Only for the first month is only 10 Sing dollars, subsequent month will be $100. That's all for this recording for trade ideas. My name is Rain, founder of Forex 100 Academy Private Limited. All the best for your trading in coming November.